Welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas Rana. We are one-stop solution for current affairs. You can find Crack Current Affairs course on our application exclusively for current affairs, where you will get daily, weekly, monthly content on regular basis. Use the code Vikas10 and get 10% additional discount while purchasing the course. Also, students, follow us on Telegram and Instagram. The link for the same are mentioned in our description. This video has both English and Hindi. The first part is English and second part is Hindi. Timestamps are mentioned in the description below. So students, we have started a new initiative that is of handwritten notes. It is helpful to understand the news daily, time saving and very useful for your revision. We aims to cover 15 questions via handwritten notes in upcoming bank exams. These handwritten notes are available on daily current affairs content PDF at our mobile application and website careerscloud.in. Only our Crack Current Affairs subscribers will be able to access these handwritten notes. A sample PDF of the handwritten notes will be available in the description. Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs for the topic important days for the January month. Students, we upload the daily current affairs video at 5 a.m. in the morning. These videos are quite important, so do watch them. Let's start. Which ministry declared 2025 as the year of reforms? It is the Ministry of Defense. These MCQs will be quite important, students, so we'll go through them in a one go. Next, United Nations World Braille Day observed annually on 4th of July across the globe to commemorate the birth anniversary of Louis Braille. Right, this 4th January, it marks the observance of the 7th edition of the World Braille Day and dash anniversary of the Louis Braille. So it is the 216th anniversary of the Louis Braille and 7th edition of the World Braille Day on 4th of January. Next, when is the World Day of War Orphans observed to highlight the challenges faced by the war orphans globally? So it is on 6th of January. Next, Telangana government has declared Women Teachers Day to be observed every year on which date, marking the birth anniversary of Savitribai Phule. So 3rd of January will be observed as the Women's Teachers Day by Telangana government. Next, when is Earth's Rotation Day observed annually across the globe? It is 8th of January we observe the Earth's Rotation Day. Next, the Parvasi Bharati Divas, also known as the NRI Day, is celebrated once every 2 years on 9th of January. Who recently presented the Parvasi Bharatiya Samman Awards, the highest honors for the overseas Indians? So Draupadi Murmu ma'am, the President of India, has presented these awards. Next, dash marks the annual observance of the World Hindi Day or Vishwa Hindi Divas, aimed at emphasizing the importance of Hindi language and its global connection. So 10th of January is observed as the annual observance of the World Hindi Day or Vishwa Hindi Divas. Right? Also remember Hindi Day, just Hindi Day. When do we observe this or this Hindi Divas? On 14th of September. Correct? And World Hindi Day or Vishwa Hindi Divas on 10th January. Next, which organization has announced 2025 year as the year of artificial intelligence to shape India as a global leader in artificial intelligence? It is the All India Council for Technical Education. Next, National Road Safety Week observed from when to when? It is from 11th to 17th of January. We observe National Road Safety Week across India, organized by Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. Next, when is National Youth Day, also known as Rashtriya Yuva Divas and Vivekanand Jayanti, observed across India? So Vivekanand Jayanti observed on 12th of January. Next, when is Armed Force Veterans Day celebrated in India to honor the services of Field Marshal K.M. Cariappa, the first Indian Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Armed Forces? So it is, when do we observe this Armed Force Veterans Day? Observed on 14th of January. Right, and this year it was the 9th edition of the Armed Force Veterans Day observance. Next, when is the National Disaster Response Force Raising Day observed across India annually? It is 19th of January. Next, when World Meteorological Organization along with United Nations Organization declared 25 as the International Year of Glacier Preservation on 21st of January, right? So World Meteorological Day along with United Nations declared this year as the International Year of Preservation, correct? That is UNESCO. Option 4th. Next, Prakram Divas also known as the Day of Valor, observed annually across India. When do we observe this Valor Day or Prakram Divas? It is 23rd of January to commemorate the birth anniversary of Indian freedom fighter Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Next, the year 2025, it marks the 7th edition observance of the United Nations International Day of Education on 24th January. Next, National Girl Child Day, annually observed across India on 24th of January to promote awareness about the rights of the girl child. And this year it was the 17th edition of it. Next, India's first fashion forecasting platform, Vision Next, was recently launched by National Institute of Fashion Technology during the 40th Foundation Day celebration in Hyderabad, Telangana. Next, when is National Tourism Day observed in India to highlight the importance of tourism? So, National Tourism Day observed on 25th of January. Next, United Nations International Day of Clean Energy observed annually across the world on 26th of January to raise awareness about clean energy and transition. Next, International Customs Day, annually observed across the world every year on 26th of January by World Customs Organization. This year 25, it marks which anniversary? It is the 72nd anniversary of the World Customs Organization. Next, the United Nations International Holocaust Remembrance Day is observed annually to honor the memory of the Holocaust victims on when? So, this United Nations Holocaust Remembrance Day observed when? It is observed on 27th of January. Next, World Neglected Tropical Disease Day, annually observed across the globe on 30th January by World Health Organization. What is the theme of it? It is Unite, Act and Eliminate. Next, in remembrance of Mahatma Gandhi's death anniversary, Martyrs Day, that is your Shahid Divas, is observed, right? Martyrs Day is observed, that is Shahid Divas. So, when do we observe this in India? It is on 30th of January. Take a note of it. Next, students, these were your important current affairs. Now, let's move to some revision part that will be beneficial for your learning. Now, let's revise some one-liner, students. National affairs will start with. Kishan Reddy has inaugurated the 175th Foundation Day celebration of GSI at Kolkata, West Bengal. Where is the headquarter of this GSI? It is in Kolkata, West Bengal. Then JP Nadda ji inaugurated the 9th National Health Museum Summit in Puri, Odisha. Then government has allowed Aadhaar face authentication in private application to ease the access. This will benefit the KYC. Then EPFO, Employees Provident Fund Organization, has retained the interest rate on Provident Fund deposit at 8.25%. Then Jahan-e-Khusrau Festival has celebrated its 25th year. Then Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi honored with the World WWI Indian soldiers at the, that is World War I Indian soldiers at Neuve Chapel Memorial in France. Then Mizoram launched the World Women Entrepreneurship Platform WEP, first in the northeastern region. Then Maharashtra government collaborated with Meta, that was earlier known as Facebook, to launch a WhatsApp-based citizen services. Then Amit Shah has inaugurated a workshop on sustainable dairy sector in New Delhi. Next, government has granted Navratna status to IRCTC and IRFC. Important, students, take a note of it. Then 15th Finance Commission releases the grant worth 699 crore rupees for rural local bodies of West Bengal. Next, India and Nepal signed an MOU that will strengthen the cooperation in water, sanitation and hygiene sector, that is your WASH sector. Then PM Modi inaugurated Vantara in Jamnagar and during this his visit he fed lions and giraffes also. Right, this Vantara is in initiative of the son of Mukesh Ambani. Then what is the name of his son? Anant Ambani. Then India's river dolphin population stands at 6,327 as per the survey. Then Uttarakhand's cabinet has approved the implementation of UPS Unified Pension Scheme. Then Ambuja Cement gets the CCI approval for 72.8% stake in Orient Cement. Cabinet has approved the development of roofway project from Sonprayag to Kedarnath in Uttarakhand. Cabinet nod, that is approval to livestock disease control program with 3,880 crore rupees outlay. CCI has approved Shell's 100% acquisition of Raj Petro Speciality. Then next is banking and finance. SIDBI has signed an MOU with Tata Capital Limited to strengthen the financing avenues for MSMEs. RBI to impose penalty on HSBC, IIFL's Samasta Finance for violating the norms. Then SEBI has introduced Bond Central to boost transparency in India's corporate bond market. And India has retained the fastest growing economy tag with 6.2% GDP growth in the third quarter of FY25. Then TCS has extended the partnership with Norway's DNB Bank ASA for next 5 years. Then India's core sectors output grew by 4.6% in the month of January. GST collection jumps 9.1% in Feb to 1.84 lakh crore rupees. Next is World Bank. According to them, India needs 7.8% growth to become Viksit Bharat by 2047. UPI post 5% dip in volume to 16.11 billion and 7% dip in the value in Feb month. Next is CUB CSK co-branded credit card launched with sports and lifestyle perks. Can you tell me who launched this bank? There is a hint in the name itself. Name that bank along with which IPL team this bank was launched. Then SEBI has permitted all NBFCs and HFCs to invest in security receipts by the asset reconstruction companies. Next, appointments and resignation. SBI Life has appointed D. Dapatri, that is Dora Babu Dapatri, as the Deputy Chief Executive Officer. Then Manan Kumar Mishra re-elected as the Chairman of Bar Council of India. Economic Affairs Secretary Ajay Seth gets additional charge of Revenue Department. Then Levi's rope in Jiljit Singh as their brand ambassador, very famous singer. Then Christian Stocker became Austrian Chancellor as three-party government sworn in. Then Dr. Mayank Sharma has taken oath as the Controller General of Defence Account. Then RBL Bank has appointed Agarwal as the President of Branch Banking and TS Pari as the Chief Operating Officer. Then MRF has appointed Shubman Gill as their brand ambassador. RBI has appointed Ajit Ratnakar Joshi as the Executive Director and Ajay Bhadu appointed as the Chief Executive Officer of the Government e-Marketplace, that is your GEM. Name the author of the book title How India Scaled Mount 20, the inside story of G20 presidency, recently published by Rupa Publications, India. So this book was authored by Amitabh Kant, right? Amitabh Kant was, and he released this book. Remember, this book was published by Rupa Publications in India. And this book is basically talking about the G20 presidency that was hosted by India. And Amitabh Kant, he is a G20 Sherpa of India, served as the Chief Executive Officer of Niti Aayog. Next, who is the author of the book Parliament Powers, Functions and Privileges, a Comparative Constitutional Perspective? This was recently launched by Vice President Jagdeep Dhankarji in New Delhi. So right option is K.S. Chauhan. This book is basically talking about 2 volumes and it was published by Mohan Law House Publishing Private Limited. It talks about the functions of Parliament. And Dr. K.S. Chauhan, he is a senior advocate. Next, name the book authored by Amitav Ghosh, which was recently published by 4th Estate India at the 41st Dr. C.D. Deshmukh Memorial Lecture at the India International Center in New Delhi. So right option here is the book that was authored by Amitav Ghosh is Wild Fiction. This book talks about climate change, societal issues and political instability. Next, name the title of the biography written by journalist Sanghmitra Chakrabarti that recently released during the Kolkata Literary Meet in West Bengal. So which is the title of that biography? It is Sumitra Chatterjee and His World. This book published by Penguin India Vintage Books. Next, students, we will be now talking about obituary. First is the former chairman of Citigroup and former CEO of Time Warner Incorporation Dash recently passed away in December. So Richard Parson, right? He recently passed away. Next, name the French Indian Sanskrit scholar and Padma Shri awardee who passed away in December 2024. So Pierre Sylvain Filiozet, right? Recently passed away at the age of 88 in Paris, France in 1936. Next, Dr. Kutangal Subramaniam Manilal, popularly known as K.S. Manilal, a renowned botanist and Padma Shri awardee, passed at the age of 86 in Kerala. When did he receive this Padma Shri for his contribution in the field of science? He received this award in 2020. That is your Padma Shri in 2020. Moving on, in January, Dr. Raja Gopal Chitambram, a profound dash, passed away at the age of 88 in Mumbai, Maharashtra. So he was a profound nuclear scientist who passed away at the age of 88. Next, world's oldest Olympic champion gymnast Agis Kileti recently passed away at the age of 103 in January. Which country did she belong to? She belonged to Hungary. Take a note of it. Next, former Prime Minister Kostas Simitis, a law professor and a reformist, has recently passed away. He was the former Prime Minister of which country? He was the former Prime Minister of Greece, right, from 1996 to 2004. Next, in January, a prominent Danish novelist and a writer, Norbert D'Souza, popularly known as Dr. D. Na D'Souza, passed away. So he is a prominent, which language? Kannada language novelist and a writer. He used to write on social justice and human rights. Next, writer, filmmaker, and Padma Shri awardee Dash has recently passed away at the age of 73. So, Pritish Nandi, right? Writer, filmmaker, and Padma Shri awardee Pritish Nandi passed away at the age of 73. Next, the sixth and the final Scorpion class submarine Dash under Project P75 was delivered by Mazgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited to the Indian Navy January 9, 2025. So, sixth and the final Scorpion class submarine INS Vakshir, Indian Navy ship Vakshir, was under the Project P75 was delivered by Madgaon Dock Shipbuilders Limited to the Indian Navy on 9th of January. Next, the retired soldier Dash, known for fighting in 4 wars against Pakistan, recently passed away at the age of 93. So, retired soldier Halwaldar Baldev Singh, popularly known for fighting in 4 wars against Pakistan, recently passed away at the age of 93. Next, in January, H. Lakshman passed away in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. He was associated with which of the following companies during his career? He was associated with TVS Holding Limited. Next, recently, the senior advocate and India's leading lawyer Dash passed away at the age of 85. So, Iqbal M. Chagla, the senior advocate and India's leading lawyer, passed away at the age of 85. Next, the founder and the director of the Center for Airborne Systems under the DRDO Dash passed away at the age of 82. So, Dr. K. Ramchand, right, the founder and director of Center for Airborne Systems under DRDO, that is Dr. K. Ramchand, passed away at the age of 82. Next is Manchester United legend Ballon d'Or winner Dash passed away at the age of 84. So Manchester United legend and Ballon d'Or winner Dennis Law passed away at the age of 84, born in 1940 in